What's up, YouTube? So yeah, we're gonna go over the Scuf. Take it out for now. Scuf controller, guys. Yeah. After this video, you get into close-up view of my Scuf, but this is what I'm using. Yeah. So far, my experience with Scuf, I don't know, man. Sometimes it's good. The patterns are good. You know, you get to jump around, slide around, melee, whatever you guys want to do. But at the end of the day, it's still preference. What's a good thing about so I've been playing with keyboard and mouse too, guys. Just remember that. I've been playing with keyboard and mouse for like a week now, right? Keyboard and mouse definitely has an edge. One thing for sure is that you could snap onto targets, you could do whatever you want. You could 360 shot. There's no slow down, there's no fast, there's no aim responsive curve. Yeah, you have like legacy, relative, those things are a preference, but it's more consistent. If you guys actually want to get better, yes, I guess it's sometimes some people would think that it's a little harder to play with keyboard and mouse because you have all this ergonomics. You know, you have to press this key, that key. But if you've been playing Counter Strike, if you lived that old fashioned PC life gaming, then you'll be fine. But for those of you who started off, playing Call of Duty with this bad boy, just control, you have a problem. First of all, you always have to have it on your fingers. You know, you're moving around. Let's just say you wanted to jump. You need to take it off, click, then go back to it. It's gonna reset your whole aim, right? But when you're playing mouse and keyboard, you all you're doing is just moving around at the same time, jumping, sliding. That's one bad part. But that's why Scuf came up with these little paddles in the back, right? So that I'll never have to take the thumb off. I could do the same thing with keyboard and mouse. Does. But the problem of it is we can't snap on easily, right? We can't snap on. Let's just say you see someone in that corner, you want to go right away, zoom. You can't do that with a controller. It's hard. It's not that easy, especially if you don't have aim assist. So aim assist is not aimbot, guys. Don't get it wrong. It doesn't aim for you. You have to still aim. What it does is, let's just say there's a target. I'm a target. Let's just say you get your cursor, the white dot, near me. If you don't have the aim assist, it will just zoom by. If you do have the aim assist, it will slow it down a little bit so that you could precisely aim at the target. So don't get it wrong, guys. Keyboard and mouse, you guys don't need aim assist because you could pinpoint exactly where, like, oh, he's right here. Then you could just zoom and stop. With a thumbstick, you can't really do precise aiming like that if you don't have aim assist. So it doesn't track the guy for you, or like, oh crap, this guy's right here. I'm just gonna shoot and it's gonna do it by itself. No, it doesn't. And if you guys still don't believe me, try it out. Buy Scuf. I'm not sponsored by Scuf, but because of you guys, maybe I will be sponsored by Scuf. All right? So buy it. If you think that it's OP, then buy it. Try it. So this costs around like $184, right? Shoot, how much does your mouse cost? Like $100, the good ones. I have pretty good mouse. Remember, I've been playing StarCraft 2 for a long time, so I invest in my mouse, my keyboard, all this mechanical. I used to have blue switch, but now I don't even know what kind of switch I have. It's been a while. I actually like the brown switches. Black ones are fine too, but they're a little bit more harder to click. But it's whatever you play. And at the end of the day, it's all the same, honestly. All right, but let me tell you one bad thing about Scuf controller, guys. There's a whole different other stuff like controller company that makes similar. Yeah, they might not have paddle. They might actually have buttons like Battle Beaver. But I chose to buy Scuf because they advertise it a lot. All these pro gamers are using it, so I tried it out. Yeah, they have different options like digital triggers, right? It acts like mouse. When you have that, when you click the mouse, how it feels. Yeah, but other one, there's like a hair trigger. Those are like regular buttons. But this, I actually spent like 20. Each of them are like $25, right? So I spent like $200 on these controllers, but it's worth it. I like it. One bad thing, guys, Scuf. you gotta do a better job of creating a controller that lasts. The first thing I noticed, as soon as I took it out the box, I have a stick drift. So what stick drift is, you have it in the dead center, right? All of a sudden, you're not moving it, and it's still moving slowly. Yes, then it will have an effect on your gameplay, right? You're just running straight, but the guy is kind of moving sideways like this. That's one bad thing. Second, I see a lot of people complaining about the paddle in the back. It's not it's unresponsive. Same thing happened to my brother, Dennis. He has a Infinite 4 PS. Month in, he says, "Are you on can't slide? My man, I can't slide." Right? We find out that it's not responsive. So what do? We looked it up, went to YouTube. A lot of people having the same problem. So what you can do is take off the little paddle, right? It comes off. You just take it off and then just clean it with alcohol and Q-tip. And then he said it's kind of working now, but we'll check it out, right? My Vantage 2 though, didn't have any problems like that, but it did start having stick drift. Yes, it's inevitable because it's wear and tear. But month in, guys, Scuff. It's only been month in. It shouldn't even have a problem. $200, man. $200. It's not regular PS4 controller that breaks easily. I had like four of them. They all had stick drift and they all broke down. But $200 versus $60. Come on, Scuff. You gotta do a better job. But overall, do I recommend this? Yes, I do, because you have the paddles in the back. For sure, it's gonna get your gameplay up higher. But man, Scuff. But would I buy another controller from Scuff? I don't know. Probably, because at the end of the day, you get hooked on a controller and you can't get out of it. Control game for life, right? All the the Twitch stars that I watch, Nick Merck, Swag, Aiden, Biffle, they all use controller. But at the end of the day, it's all preference. Because you're a control gang doesn't mean that you're gonna win the tournament. You see Huskers and Symphony winning all this tournament. They're like, I think, top two Warzone like earners, but they use mouse and keyboard. There's so many good mouse and keyboard players that I know. Iceman Isaac, for example, watch him, catch him on YouTube. Very good player. But yeah, so don't go around saying like, "Oh, you play controller, or you play mouse and keyboard. I could do this, I could do that." No, if you're a good player, you frag out on either PC or console. It doesn't matter what you play. At the end of the day, it's how you play the game. So make sure to catch me. I am just 89 on Twitch, and Dennis, best friend Teddy. All right, on Twitch. We're gonna try to stream daily, but you know how it gets. Work, life. We get a little bit tired. We're gonna be more consistent. So make sure to you guys come check us out. All right. Peace, love, and hair grease, guys. See ya. Everybody, today we'll be going over Scuf. Let's get into details of what Scuf I'm using, what Scuf is, the controller itself. Alright, so this is Scuf Impact, guys. This is like what? The second one that came out. There's Scuf Infinite Pro, I think, for PS, and Scuf Impact and Vantage 2. I have the Vantage 2. I'll show you guys next time, but currently I'm using this. Everybody's wondering what this big thing is. It's Control Freaks. Control Freaks is like same thing as raised joysticks, so that you get more surfaces when you're moving around. So you could aim further in. Micro movement is easier, but preference crap. The best thing about this Scuf controller, these little paddles. It's clicky. You hear it, right? It's clicky crap. So you could remap using a magnetic thing that they Scuf sends you. It's inside my box, so I'm not gonna take it out, but you could remap to specific buttons. So right now I have on my left side right here is jump. This is to reload. This is to armor up, which is square. No, it's triangle. Then this is to hit melee. I use tactical, which means that R3, when I click it, this will slide. So basically I do is slide canceling. Click, click, jump. But yeah, this is so Scuf. You could also unlock these with the keys, and you could swap out the thumbstick for, right now I'm using dome, but you could do concave like this one. You could use concave. My bad, it's dirty. I sweated a lot on my hand, and so this used to be transparent, guys. Don't get me wrong, transparent, but now it's like yellow. Probably a lot of dirt. I cleaned them. Don't worry, I cleaned them. Alright guys, I hope you guys got my video useful. If you're ever trying to buy a controller, just check it out, man. Check out the website Scuf. They have a lot of options. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time. And come check us out. Twitch. See ya at Warzone.